This has been this has been an interesting 2 weeks. About 2 weeks ago, I looked in my tub and the water was just filling up and filling up. It wasn't draining. And this was right the evening before Thanksgiving. So I figured, oh, great. So I called my apartment management on Thanksgiving and I didn't hear back from them. I heard from their emergency people and they said that on Black Friday, somebody could come out and fix my tub so I could take a shower. And what's really terrible is when this happened, I was really in dire need of a shower. Oh, I couldn't take it, so I did a sponge bath and washed my hair in the sink. And it made me appreciate our 21st century technology where we can take a shower. I was thinking in the 19th century they had different situation. So it took a whole week for them to fix the plumbing. I guess he didn't want to pay. I don't know. Anyways, so that was Thanksgiving. Okay, so that was Thursday, Thanksgiving. So I was without um, the use of my tub and shower until Tuesday. Tuesday, the plumbers showed up finally. They took a Thanksgiving vacation, and it took them about 2 or 3 hours, but they managed. They put these snakes in all holes, and they cleared everything out, and then I got my shower back, but oh, did they make a mess? And they almost went off with my tub stopper, the stopper that I put on the drain so I can take. I said, no, no, don't take that. And one guy was putting his fingerprints all over the walls, and I said, can you please not touch the walls while you're working? He had this dirty, greasy grime all over his fingers. Anyways, they fixed it, but it took forever. I think the Jesuits are trying to make my place look like a trash heap. So I thought, oh, and then they were dripping, water all over the carpet while they were going from the front door to the bathroom and trying to fix everything. And so I had the carpet cleaners. My apartment gives me free carpet cleaning for once a year, and I have never taken advantage of it. So I said, this is the time to do it. So they cleaned out my carpets the next day. And anyways, that was what happened with that. But then, okay, let's go back to Thanksgiving. So Thursday was Thanksgiving, Friday was Black Friday, Saturday night I get on my computer, and even though I noticed my computer would just freeze and give me a white screen with black streaks, it seemed like it was okay for about a week. And then Saturday night, I did a search to go to look at my Amazon page, and the computer just froze again with the black streaks. And I thought, oh no, it's like it's crashed or something. So I knew it wasn't a software problem, it was a hardware problem. I thought maybe my computer didn't have enough memory and I had leftover memory chips from earlier. So I knew to touch something metal, and then I put in the new chip, didn't make any difference. So I said, nope, this is not a memory problem. I vacuum cleaned the inside of the computer to see if taking some of the dust out would help. Apparently, well, this I bought the computer brand new, Windows Vista in 2009, Hewlett Packard compact, okay, home premium Vista. Well, apparently the computer's motherboard was messed up. That's what I concluded. I actually took a computer repair course and then dropped out because the professor was a Jesuit. I did that because I figured I'm on the computer all the time, so might as well understand a little bit about computers. So I figured it was a hardware problem. In other words, because uh, I do a really good job of maintaining the software end of it. I regularly clean it, and I do malware bites all the time, and so I do a pretty good job on that end. So I figured, well, I kept before when this happened, when the screen went white with black streaks, I would unplug the computer, replug it, and just restart the computer, and I'd be back in business. But it didn't work this time, and I thought, oh, I hope I saved everything on my external hard drive, because what was really strange was I had just saved everything on my external hard drive that I considered important, and that's when the computer did that to me. It was like the Lord was behind all this. He was protecting me. And then it went out, and I thought, wait a minute, I don't think I saved everything in another file, about 3 or 4 other files. So I thought, if I can just get this computer up just long enough so I can make sure I saved all my work. Well, I, I'm, I waited about 7 or 8 hours. I noticed the computer was really overheating. So apparently something in the hardware was had gone and was making the computer work too hard. It would, and I noticed that before the computer crashed, it was making loud noises that was like, so I could tell it didn't sound healthy. It's like the computer was working too hard to keep itself cool. So that's why I thought it was a memory problem, but I think it was a motherboard problem. And when you have a motherboard problem, it's your best bet, unless you're a computer professional technician, your best bet is probably a new computer. So anyways, I plugged it in about 7 hours later, and I got it up again. So I said, well, it's not a monitor problem. It's a computer problem. I could figure that out. I was getting a message saying no VGA signal, no SGA signal. So there was nothing coming from the computer to the monitor. So I knew it wasn't the monitor. So, but I did get the computer to work for about a half an hour. And during that time, I said, oh, get my hard extra. I started saving everything I could before it crashed again. And then I thought, oh, good, maybe it'll last for a week. And then I thought, I need to order a new computer, but I need to do it online because I had a printer and this Logitech webcam, and I wasn't sure it would be compatible with a Windows 10. And I didn't want to risk getting a new computer and find out then that I'd have to also get a new printer and a new webcam. So I wasn't sure. So I drove all the way out to the Walmart Supercenter, and the guy there only had about 5 computers. They were all Windows 10, and they were all very expensive, like $400 or $500. There was an Acer there for about $300. And he said, oh, nobody likes Acer. He said, don't get that. I think the guy was a Jesuit. I'm not sure. But I said, forget this. I'm not going to get it here. So he said, try Best Buy. So the next day I went to Best Buy. Best Buy was really nice. And I said, do you have any? I brought in information on my printer and my webcam and all the peripherals that I wanted to attach to the new computer. I said, I want to buy a computer that will be compatible with these peripherals. So I brought it on, and she said, we don't have anything here that would be compatible with that. It wouldn't be compatible with your printer and your Logitech. So I said, well, can you order something online? And she said, yeah, we probably could. I said, by the way, I said, Walmart's carrying some refurbished computers that are Windows 7 that I think would be compatible with my printer and my webcam. But I can't get on the internet now because I don't have a computer. So she was very nice, and she let me use the internet at Best Buy to order a Walmart refurbished computer, which is the one I'm using right now. So, but I figured, well, that means I'm going to be without a computer for about a week. So I ordered it at Best Buy. That was Sunday. That would have been the 29th, November the 29th. And I am so happy. I was like 5 or 6 days without a computer. And when you're used to doing everything on the computer, you feel like you're so helpless. No internet, no nothing, I even exercised at the computer. So I was 5 days without the computer. So I got all sorts of stuff done around my apartment that I've been neglecting because I have the computer and I've been working on my writing and all that. So I got this place really organized and clean. It looks really spiffy, but the carpet got cleaned. You can't really, this carpet has never had a cleaning since, I also got a new floor put in. So I'm keeping my old TV because I'm not really much of a TV person. And Jesus said only food and bills, but Jesus told me to make a YouTube video once a week, and he knows I can't do it without a computer. So anyways. But they cleaned my carpet and got it looking pretty good. I have a Japanese habit of taking my shoes off before I come in anyway. So anyways, it came on Friday. I went to the library and used their internet, and I realized the computer was going to come on Friday. So I made sure to be home on Friday. I was like, gotta have my computer. So the computer came at about 11 o'clock on Friday. It was so soon. So I was only out for 5 days. I opened up the box. Here it is. You can see it right there. There it is. Isn't that a nice little computer? It even has an A floppy drive there, and you can see that one of those. I actually have some. Oh, excuse me, I actually have some floppies, though most of them are no good. And I bought an extender that so I could. I bought an A drive that I can plug and play into the computer, which I used with my Vista, but I don't need to do it with this one. But I pretty much graduated from the floppies, but I do still have some. But I actually transferred all those files to my external hard drive. So the external hard drive, I always keep it attached to this computer, and thank God. It was like it was divinely ordained. I didn't lose anything. I had everything saved up to my external hard drive. And so anyways, so I got the computer and I installed it, followed the instructions from the refurbishing. It's got a 1-year warranty with the refurbishing company. And let me tell you, I'm really impressed with it. I paid $155. That includes tax and shipping, free shipping. $155 for a Windows 7 Pro, 4 gigabytes. It's got 4 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of external hard, not external, of hard drive. And it's got an Intel processor, and it runs better than my Vista. And I was actually running out of space on my Vista because when you make audiobooks, you use up a lot of space on the hard drive. So the Lord knew I needed a new computer anyway. So I did everything, and then I had to do like 250 Windows updates. And in the process of doing the updates, I got a message saying, you are eligible for a Windows 10 upgrade from your 7. It's free. I thought, boy, do I want to risk this? I thought, you know what? I've got a new computer, and it looks pretty easy to do this. So I went ahead and started doing what you need to do to get a Windows 10 upgrade. And it analyzed my computer and said, your printer and your webcam and everything will work fine on our Windows 10. I thought, wow, they were wrong at Best Buy, but she actually did me a favor because she saved me money. So I just followed the prompts and upgraded it to Windows 10. It took 20 hours to download. I thought, what is wrong with this thing? I figured out that if you haven't done all of your Windows 7 updates when you try to do upgrade to 10, it'll just stall and stall and stall. So finally, I decided, you know what, let's try something. Let's just end the download, restart the computer, and try it again. See if I can just give it a push. And that didn't work. So I thought, okay, let's go check my Windows download, make upgrades, and make sure I've uploaded all of the Windows updates. So there were about 50 of them I needed to do. So I tried again. I was about ready to give up. I tried again to get Windows 10. And then it just clicked in and started happening. And I thought, well, I'm going to get Windows 10 Pro. I had a Windows 7 Pro. The download happened in about an hour. And I set it up following the instructions. And now I have got Windows 10. Here it is. This is Windows 10, and I love it. They said if you don't like it, that they'll give you 1 month to decide. I mean, you can't see this screen. There we go. Okay, I hit a right light there. Okay, there's your Windows 10, and as you can see, I made this. It's taken me a while to get used to this, but you know what I like about Windows 10? It's the sound is so much better. So for $155, I got me a brand new Windows 10 Pro computer. And I'm really happy with it. And just letting you know, that's why you haven't heard from me, because I didn't have a computer. And it took me 3 days to get it set up. I didn't lose anything. As you can see here, these are all everything works. The only thing that's not working is the WordPerfect. WordPerfect's not real compatible with Windows 10, especially the one I have, X4. So what I have to do is open it up with Microsoft Word 2007 and just convert everything to Microsoft Word, and I'll be fine. So, new computer and Windows 10. I'm also ordering another external hard drive, and then I'll be in business to save my